What's up, everybody? Jim with Reverb.com. I'm at AES, and I'm at the Acme Audio booth with my buddy Al. How are you, Al?
What's going on, my friend?
All right. So what do we got here? I'm really familiar with the DI. Why don't we start with that?
The Motown DI. This is a recreation of some original DIs that were around in Detroit in the 60s at Motown Studios, and a few other studios too. There was an engineer that made a bunch of these for the Funk Brothers. So we found one, a session player came in. It was one of the original Funk Brothers, actually, Dennis Coffey, and he had an original DI, and I was like, what on earth is this box? And he's like, that's my direct box. He gave me the whole spiel on how Motown used to do things, no amplifiers. I plugged it in. It was phenomenal. I was just like, I can't believe how great this thing sounds. So did a little research, figured out who made the transformer. They stopped making it for about 30 years. You know, I convinced them to start making it again. And I got them done finally this year, and it works brilliantly, you know. It's passive, has an attenuator pad built in so you can run up to 100-watt level through it and use it 20 to 60 dB of attenuation. And it also works in reverse as a reamp box. If you want to reamp something, you can just kick the attenuation in, use this gain control to feed your amplifier in reverse, you know. I describe it as just more open, flatter frequency response, down lower, up higher. So you just get basically the sound of your instrument, you know. It's a very, very open sounding transformer. And it's just flat as can be.
So let's move on. We have a 500 series. We have a couple compressors down here. Well, what's up with these?
This is the XLA-3. This is our first product. It's an all-tube optical compressor. It was loosely inspired by LA2A, but what we did is we just took it and we built it with 3 separate opto circuits that have different attack release characteristics that we voiced to our specs, you know. So you have fast, normal speed, and slow. It's fixed threshold. You just crank up the input and you get more gain reduction, set your output level, pretty simple. Has a 15 dB pad for people that are, you know, jamming it really a little too hard or too much gain. Hardwire bypass and a passive bypass that just bypasses the compression circuit so you can use it as the amplifier stage as well.
Cool. And then all that you trim down into a little small format? Yep.
Only one vacuum tube in this guy, but it's the same triple compression circuit, same topography. Just had to lose a few things to get it in there. It was a bit of a challenge, you know, to get that down into just the double spot 500.
Totally. I haven't had a chance to play one of these Motown DIs. I'm going to right now so I can actually hear it, but you should check them out. They're on Reverb. Thanks, man.
Thank you, sir.